Chief of Rice Prologue, born in dust, dreaming of gold. In the quiet town of Nsukka, in the eastern heart of Nigeria, lived a boy named Obinna, a dreamer with eyes full of light and a heart that burned like fire. From the moment he could walk, Obinna told everyone he wanted to be the biggest businessman in Nigeria, a man who would build companies, employ thousands, and bring hope to the poor. But dreams, no matter how bright, often begin in darkness. His parents, Papa Namdi and Mama Ebra, were farmers, simple, honest people who lived in a small clay house surrounded by cassava fields. They had no money, no land of their own, and no formal education. Yet every night, when the stars came out, Obinna would look up at the sky and whisper, "Someday, the world will know my name." Broken heart, the fall of a home. Life grew harder. One rainy season, Papa Namdi lost his farm to flooding. Their debts grew, and their landlord gave them 7 days to leave the house. Still, Obinna's parents refused to give up. They gathered every coin, sold their only house, and with tears in their eyes, moved into a small hut near the village farm. When Obinna asked his father why they would sell the only place they called home, his father said something that stayed in his heart forever. "My son, a house can be built again, but a dream, once lost, is gone forever." Airplane the journey across the sea. With the money from the house and the help of a church scholarship, Obinna was sent to the United States to study business at a small community college in Atlanta, Georgia. The first months were hard. He worked as a cleaner in a restaurant, washed dishes at night, and studied by candlelight when his electricity was cut off. But he never stopped believing. Each morning, he would look at himself in the mirror and say, "I am not poor. I am only waiting for my time." Briefcase, the hustle of a dreamer. Years passed. Obinna graduated with honors, but still had no money to start a business. So he worked 3 jobs, driving Uber, stocking shelves in a supermarket, and selling African food online from his small apartment. People laughed at him. Some said, "How can a boy from the village compete in America?" But Obinna smiled and kept building, brick by brick. He learned digital marketing, import-export, and real estate investment. He joined African business communities, attended free seminars, and saved every dollar. One night, while scrolling online, he had an idea. What if I bring African palm oil, cocoa, and handmade crafts to the American market, but in a modern way? That idea changed everything. Globe showing Europe-Africa the rise of Obinna Global Trade. Within 5 years, Obinna Global Trade Limited became one of the fastest-growing Afro-American export companies in Atlanta. He employed dozens of Nigerians both in the US and back home, giving scholarships, funding schools, and helping farmers sell their produce directly to the world. Obinna built not just wealth, but a bridge between 2 worlds. He returned to Nsukka one day, now driving a black SUV, wearing a fine suit, and with tears in his eyes. His parents, now old and grey, could hardly believe what they saw. Obinna knelt before them and said, "Mama, Papa, your sacrifice was not in vain. The house you sold gave me a world." And in that moment, the whole village gathered and sang, "Ola Nsukka, the son you sent away has returned with glory." Sunrise moral of the story. Sparkle's dreams demand sacrifice. Sparkle's poverty is not a curse, it's a season. Sparkles, when parents believe in their child, mountains can move. Obinna's story became a legend told across towns, of how a poor farmer's son turned struggle into success, and reminded everyone that greatness can be born from dust.